Hello, Facebook friends. Um, I know that I don't post much about my personal life on Facebook, but I think I have a need to share with you all um, what's been going on with me um, especially last 3 years. Um, the closest to me know that I've been battling chronic depression for last 30 years. It's nothing new. I managed it very well. And also I've worked for the Chicago Ridge Police Department for last 24 years, and I had to resign from that position um, this year on April 6th. So, that being said, the reason why I resigned is because I could not control my depression, and also I started having anxiety and panic attacks. So last year I took FMLA, got myself, well, much better. I got myself feeling much better. And my doctor asked my work to accommodate me and maybe put me um, in environment that it's not as noisy and very busy and loud. If you don't know, I was a record supervisor and FOIA officer for last probably 10 plus years, and I worked in quite busy communication room. So that being said, I came back, and unfortunately I was offered a different position that did not help with the noise level or craziness of communication room. I um, I took that job hoping that I can stay at this job for another year and 9 months till I turn 50 years old. But unfortunately, after a month of working there as a communication specialist on the front desk, um, my my health problems started to appear again. So, unfortunately, I had to make a decision, and I talked to the chief at the time, and he I told him that I'm gonna have to retire and I can't keep working anymore. But I know that I'm not 50 years old yet, and in my contract states that I have to be 50 and work over 20 years for the Village of Chicago Ridge to receive insurance. Um, so the chief at the time and the mayor offered me um, that maybe they can help me out and I can pay my own insurance and keep me on the books till I turn 50. And then graciously enough, I could qualify then for my insurance. And we all know how expensive health insurance is nowadays. And my husband and I, we're not poor, but we're not rich. And spending thousands and thousands of dollars a year, it is a lot of money. And we both been working extremely hard, and I worked for the Village of Chicago Ridge, for the police department, 24 years. And I thought that the village trustees and their village attorney would agree to my exit strategy that the chief and the mayor presented to me, because I did work with the chief and the mayor for last 24 years, and I think I've done nothing in 24 years of my work to be reprimanded even. So that being said, everybody knows that everybody can tell you, well, if you have any problems, come to us. We can help you, especially nowadays with mental health issues. But nobody really tells you that when you really need help, in my situation, people didn't help me because that proposal was quashed by the Village of Chicago Ridge trustees and also by the village attorney. And sure, I'm nobody to them. I'm just somebody with some problems that needs to leave. And I'm not crying because I'm depressed or sad. I'm crying because I'm fucking angry that I've done everything in my life and I've done everything by the book. And I needed help. And people turned it back and told me that 24 years of my work at the Chicago Police Department didn't mean shit, and they will not help me. We all know that everybody all will help you, whatever you need. But really, when the time comes to help, people don't help you. People do not help you. Your family and the close friends will help you. Not the strangers, because I think more and more people nowadays don't have hearts. It's all about the fucking money. Nobody wants to help you nowadays. And especially in law enforcement. I've heard things. I've seen things I worked inside the police department. Don't you tell me that did not influence me. And it's easier said than done. Well, if I didn't resign, I would be fired. So, I did not have a choice. And I hope that Village of Chicago Ridge can actually save all that money, because they really need that money, that they would help me after 24 years of me working for the police department. It's a shame. And I've seen the worst people. And I was treated like I was not a nice person, not a person that worked my ass off for the police department for the last 24 years. I was treated like nothing. And that hurts. That makes me so angry. So, when you think that after 20 plus years that you worked for somebody, for company, corporation, village of or police department, that someone will really do good by you, think twice. Think twice. Don't spend your time working your butt off. Go to your family. Spend your time with family and friends. Because after the way I was treated, I wish that I've done different things at least 10 years ago, and I should have probably looked for a different job. And I've never thought in my life that I would be where I am right now. Resigning with nothing. Sure, I do have my pension when I turn 55. But to give somebody hope of something and then take away because it's cheaper. And it's all about the money nowadays, people. It's all about the money now. So, sorry, I have to break this to you, but this is the honest truth. So everybody knows that mental health, it's a real thing, and it is. But if someone tells you that they will help you, that may not happen. Have a good one. Bye.